As the war in Gaza rages on, U.S. leaders are pushing for an end to the fighting and a hostage release. This comes as college campuses across the country have been ratcheting up protests. KCAU-9's Washington correspondent Maddie Beer-Temple reports now on Secretary Antony Blinken's newest message.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is working out a ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas, and he says the end of this war is in the hands of Hamas.
A deal to end the Israel-Hamas war is on the table. In Saudi Arabia, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken urged Hamas to accept Israel's ceasefire deal.
Hamas has before it a proposal that is extraordinarily generous.
The deal would require Hamas release some of the hostages taken during its October terrorist attack against Israel.
The only thing standing between the people of Gaza and a ceasefire is Hamas. They have to decide.
South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham told CNN Hamas should accept the agreement.
Let's get the deal done. We're running out of time.
But Connecticut Democratic Senator Chris Murphy told Fox News it's time for Israel to stop its attacks.
A military campaign alone cannot do the job to try to defeat an ideology like Hamas.
So far, more than 30,000 Palestinians have died in the war, according to the Gaza Health Ministry. The conflict has prompted protests at universities. Pro-Palestine students set up tents on campus to demand their colleges cut ties with Israel. Iowa Republican Congresswoman Marionette Miller Meeks called out some of their chants for being anti-Semitic.
My heart goes out to all of the Jewish students who no longer feel safe at American universities.
Secretary Blinken said he understands why people are speaking out, but says these protests have ignored Hamas.
Where is the demand on Hamas? There's been silence.
Secretary Blinken will be in Israel tomorrow as part of his Middle East trip. He said he'll urge Israeli leaders to do more to increase the flow of humanitarian aid to Gaza. In Washington, I'm Maddie Beer-Temple.